Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of the Studio X podcast. I'm your host, Brian Mook. This is Expose Limited. And today I have a guest with me who is an amazing, multifaceted, he wears many hats, DJ, electrical technician. I'll let him introduce himself before we get into the conversation. So, yes, sir.
So which one do we go with?
Tell them who you are. That's your camera.
Okay. Do we go with the DJ or the electrical perspective? Anyway, I'm Wilson Marvin. Those are my official names. And I still go with the name DJ Marvin. So from Marvin to DJ. So Wilson Marvin is the electrical engineer. And DJ Marvin is the DJ now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
So Marvin, tell me, where did you school? Let's start. No, let's not go too far. Let's say high school and then out to Songembele.
High school? Oh, I'm a proud alumni of Sigalame High School in Busia. Then I joined the Technical University of Kenya. That was when I was doing my electrical engineering. Here in Nairobi. That's why I did my campus. Yeah, took.
I know Sigalame actually.
Yes, it's one of the best schools this country has ever produced. Yeah. If you know, you know.
If you do say so yourself. I was in St. Peter's Mumias. That's how I know.
St. Peter's Mumias.
So I know that.
I remember you guys beat us in hockey 6-1. That was
even in basketball.
Not really basketball. I don't think so.
Yes.
What I know is you beat us in hockey. Was it 6 or 2-1? I can't remember the exact scoreline.
The only school that used to beat us in basketball in Western was Friends School Kamusinga.
That
was
was
the
back.
only school. That was back in.
And the last 7 or so years, Galam has been performing.
Okay.
And we've been one of the best basketballers. Because there's a certain year they reached the East African level. Yeah, so I don't know where you were, but we reached the East African level. That's what I know.
Okay, fine. So, what informed your career choice in terms of electrical engineering?
I loved electricity or electrical and electronics when I was still a kid. Back in the village, I used to connect these small radios, like this, the dry cell radios, then a speaker in a small pot or somewhere in a jerry can. So that's when I realized this was the thing for me. Even my brother was surprised at such a young age, I could connect, wire things around. So he was like, I think this is the thing for you. Then when I joined high school, physics became my favorite subject. I remember walking around in the whole compound with the best in physics. That was when I was in Form 2. Then I decided this will be my career path, no matter what. Steamer.
Do you think like it's a talent? Because not many people have the natural know-how of connecting wires, and do you view it as a talent?
Yeah, exactly. Because I have also a big brother who does the same. We did the same thing in high school and did the same thing in campus and still do the same thing till now, just apart from DJing. But as far as the electrical and the electronics are concerned, we do the same thing. So talent, passion, and everything. To meet steamer.
Yeah. So, ever since you left campus, how has your job, trajectory been? Did you work somewhere else before you came to Expose, or this was your first job after campus? How did that go?
Okay, after campus, how I can't say. Okay, maybe how this country works. Yeah, you have to hustle a little bit. So you'll hustle 1-2. I remember in 2017, I also worked with IBC as a presiding officer.
Okay.
Then thereafter, life became tough. I used to drop CVs in an industrial area in companies, hoping that I'll receive a phone call, which never happened. I remember one day when I was leaving industrial area back to my house, I was arrested along the railway line. Charges, umecross railway line na earphones kwa masikio. You know how comrades operate na earphones, the music keeps you busy. Yeah. So those are just memories. But thereafter, I received a message from my friend who was my campus mate, Caleb. He's an employee here in Expose. Okay. He told me there's a training, an LED screen training going on. Then they're not paying. He had to specify They are not paying, but if you're willing, you can come for a 2-week training. Then kutoka hapo tutaona. So since I was in the house, I decided to come in to do the training. That was the first time I was seeing an LED screen. So tukakuja training, tukapiga our 2 weeks. So after 2 weeks, after the 2 weeks, now we had like a graduation ceremony or something, just to give us the certificates to show that we've successfully completed the training.
Yeah.
So that's when I had to kujiongea. I had to tell the Exposed CEO and everybody that was there that we are through the campus. For now, tuko. So if an opportunity comes here in Exposed, please consider us. And that's how I got myself in Exposed. I remember job yangu ya kwanza nilipigiwa, ilikuwa UN, the United Nations.
Okay.
Kaambiwa kuja. So naingia ujuu nienda hata kufanya nini. So tukaingia, nikaambiwa sasa utarani generator, hata sikuwa najua generator. The same Caleb helped me. Big up Caleb bwana. Umenitoa mbali. But here we are.
Caleb, that's another jack of all trades.
Yeah,
We'll
exactly.
have him on the podcast one day.
Yeah. So tukaingia pale akanifunza how the generator works, how to operate it, na hivyo na ile knowledge kidogo nilikuwa nao ya campus. Then we kicked in. Mpaka leo tuko hapa Exposed.
Okay, sawa. So since we should dive up umeingia kwa mambo ya generators and whatnot. So tell me, how do you prepare for a job? Like you've gotten a brief from the client and whatnot. So in your capacity, how do you prepare for the job from the inception stage up until the running of the event? Yeah.
Okay, in most cases, if I don't see the job on the Exposed calendar, then I'll get the brief from the technical manager. Takwambia Marvin, there's this job. Tunaenda kurun hivi na hivi na hivi. From the electrical perspective, definitely have to know the load capacity and every equipment iko na load capacity gani, the screen, the sound. So nikiambiwa we have this kind of panel, this number of panels and this number of speakers, sound and and lights. So in my mind I have to do a calculation and know this is the power requirement, this is the load capacity that we have. Then I'll evaluate, are we going to do the Kenya power or the house power, or are we doing our own generators? So from there, that's when I get to decide which type of generators. If at all the client has not requested for a specific generator, I get to decide now which type of generator to use on a certain event because of the load capacity that is there. So utajua generator fulani itabeba hii bila kuleta shida yote. Ama kama tunatumia house, then we do a site visit to go and see what power they offering, like tujue pia load yao ina offer power gani, which type of breakers do they have, capacity gani ya breakers kama itashikilia load yetu. Kama hizi shikilia, we do advise the client hii haiwezi, we need to maybe bring in this and this, ndio sasa event ita run smoothly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Na sasa ukikuwa kwa ground, what are the challenges when you meet almost on a day-to-day basis when you're doing this?
On a day-to-day basis, sana sana inakuanga tu maybe timeline, unafahamu malize setup na time fulani, maybe umechelewa kidogo, equipment zimechelewa kufika, which those are minimal equipment but the biggest challenge will come ni, you know, the steam or the electricity is the event itself. Like if all these equipments are running on electricity, ikienda off, then the event is gone. The lights are not there, the sound is not there, the screen is not there. So in case there is a short ama any fault, technical hitch in electricity, boom, the event is gone. Hapo hakuna ujanja. I mean, the client will be on you, the technicians will be on you. So mimi sikujisifu, but I do say I'm the event. Because bila mimi haiko, watasema najisifu, but that's a fact. Because the mic can go off, the screen is on, then as the sound guys troubleshooting, people can see what is on the screen, the lights are there, or if the screen goes off, the lights are there and the sound is there. So in a way the event can endelea kidogo, but when the electricity is gone, my friend,
truly there's no event.
It's done.
Yeah.
So the challenges ni mostly kwa tu if that technical hitch kwa pande yangu, then.
So since one's a job, what's the biggest challenge you may encounter? Like job tu inasema hii yenyewe inao ichomeka.
God of Nazareth. 2020. around 2020 when we were doing the drive-in cinema, the movies.
Okay.
People could come. It's more of like park and chill. Tunaweka hapa our big LED screen, project up our movie, then people sit in their vehicles.
It was during time for
Corona,
COVID,
yeah, the COVID. So mnakuja kwa gari, unapaka gari yako vizuri, then tumeweka hapo screen yetu, watch movie. So we are doing a certain Kenyan movie. Ni Galleria, I think. Yeah, ni Galleria. The ticket for that movie was expensive. I want to mention how much, but it was worth it. So the movie imebakisha like 30 minutes ish, the climax now, where the concentration is top notch.
Yeah.
Generator ikafanya ile kitu. The generator went off. As if that was not enough, kukaanza kunyesha. So you're there, your phone is your torch. Ilikuwa usiku around 8. Your phone is your torch. At the same time you're protecting this phone kunyeshewa na mvua. At the same time you are asking one or two technicians maybe whatever that has happened wewe ujui, so you have to do the troubleshooting with the help of somebody. So the same phone acting as a torch, phone call, umeka loudspeaker na nini, and people are there, movie imefika climax.
Are people hooting?
They're hooting like over 50 or 100 vehicles hooting. I remember the Mudosi alikuja hadi na gari yake akanimulikia. We tried our best. I'm sorry. Haikuwork the night. Haikuwork. We had to explain to the clients, to convince them. Kuna wenye walielewa, maybe these things happen, but kuna wenye hawakuelewa.
So movie ilisha kabisa watu.
Movie iliishia hapo. The next day, that was on a Saturday. The next day, which was on a Sunday, now we tulisort generator. We invited over people to come and warudie the movie. Kuna wenye walikuja. Believe me, tulianza movie yetu na maombi kwanza. As just the technical team kufukuza tu maswara. Na Mungu alitusikia, it worked out. Yeah. Second day ilifanya vizuri. But that was the most challenging, yenye ilikataa kabisa, cause hizi zingine mi handle na inarudi, but hiyo na ilikataa tu kabisa.
Okay, that's nilikuwa nakuuliza, apart from the biggest challenge you've ever had, what's the biggest job in umewahi power?
Okay, yenye una run steam hadi unasema
like in terms of load, magnitude of the event.
Okay. Blankets and Wine.
Blankets and Wine.
Yeah.
Which edition?
2022 in December. I remember CK the Launo Antiti guy. Wakadinali. Okay. Then Harmonize was a surprise artist. Yeah. 2022 in December. Yeah, that was, can say, the biggest.
That was a big one. Because
I had 2 generators with my 2 junior technicians. I call them junior because mimi ndo wapea instruction. It's not like the junior, because the steamer is steamer too. The junior, exactly. So I do lead the electrical team. So I had my 2 guys with the mimi hapo. We have 2 generators, kuna kuanga na inaitwa the onja part.
Yeah, the onja stage.
Yeah, exactly. So there's another generator there and the sound and everything there. So sa mimi na kijana mmoja hapa, mwingine tumetuma huko. So like we literally do power everything. Light, everything.
Pia huko kwa vendors and what not.
Yeah, kuna some vendors sisi upower. So like kurani hiyo the entire place. Ujue load balancing, ujue light haiko nini, cable iko sawa, hii iko sawa. Like you have to label the distros, like hii kizima unafaa ujue ni cable gani inaenda kuguza hii kizima. So unaweza pata umerana over 50 or 100 cables na unafaa ujue hii tai kizima ni cable fulani inaenda kuguza. So inataka.
So do you do that? Do you label the cables?
Yeah, you do label the cables. Okay. From the generator unaweza toa cable kama zote kwa generator, you have different distros, unajua light kuna distro yake, sound iko na yake, then you label again. Such that tuseme FOH kizima ama light fulani line kizima, it's this cable. So you know where to go. Okay. Because if you don't label, definitely unaweza end up kuzima sound ukifikiria una sort light. So you do label ndo ikuwe rahisi. Ukiingia pale unajua ni hii ndo naenda kuhandle.
So kwa event ka hiyo, what capacity of a generator do you use?
We do
I
use
understand they are different.
we do use 125 kVA because there's that range. With the events, there's no standard load.
Yeah.
Because unaweza enda na vitu zako, unajua I have the screen, I have the lights, I have the sound.
Yeah.
But kidogo kidogo naambiwa kuna certain tent pale wako na fridge, that kama kuna hoteli pale wako na hizo electrical appliances za kupika hizo. So you normally go with the maximum kind of generator.
Okay.
Kama load yako maybe tuseme ni 60 and you have a 60 kVA generator, you don't carry the 60 kVA. Because load inaongezekanga ukifika site. Ukifika hapo, then people come in, the vendors and everything. So you do 125 kVA.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, away from all this lighting business, there's a part of you that you have not completely talked about, and it's very critical for this team. You understand? If you don't know, this guy is also called DJ Marvin, an amazing events DJ.
Yeah.
So I will tell us, where did this DJ bug bite you? When did that happen?
I loved music kutoka kitambo nikiwa kato hivi. Disco matanga ilikuwa inapiga village. Back then, no, I used to be a good boy. Mom or dad could not allow me to go. Yeah. But hapo kwetu tu, when there's that, inaitwangaje hiyo mwangaza ya usiku ya moon. So hapo nyumbani venye napiga hapo kwa village, mimi hapo najinaish tu. Then nikitoka hapo naenda kulala. So as I was growing, niliendelea kupenda muziki sana. So when kazi sikuwa najua DJing ni nini. So nilikuwa ngoma ikiimba napandisha volume ya radio nashukisha. Napandisha nashukisha. So nilikuwa naona kama naua show. Hivyo. Then when I joined campus, that's when they introduced me to something called virtual DJing. I'm very sure anybody who has owned a laptop actually anajua virtual DJing ni nini.
Yeah. But how to operate it is the...
Yeah, so when I touched the virtual DJ, I was like, oh, kumbe maisha iko hapa. Sasa nikaanza kujifunza ku virtual DJ. Yeah. So thank God I met a cousin of mine, big up DJ Wade Q. Akaanza kunifunza now how to virtual DJ. Nikaanza kushika, then I knew how to DJ but na virtual. So nikaanza kuunda mixes zangu na virtual DJ. Actually most of my mixes mingi za kuanza ni za virtual DJ, but huwezi realize.
Ulikuwa unauzia sema mix kwa kampo.
Bana kampo ma comrades huwezi nunua. Nunui like mtu ako na soba ataendea kahawa pale student center tu, kulikuwa na kitu inaitwa kahawa 5 bob. Mtu ataendea kahawa ama atanunua mix yako, but at least unawapea tu. So msakiwa na ka birthday hivi amrembo yake ama anakualika na kama mavuta kuja nipigie pale muziki. Unajua hapo guarantee bana food na drink konaza kulipi, lakini unajua siku ulipiki kwako bana. So that's how it started. Then in around 2017, that cousin of mine alinunua a new Mac machine ka ku DJ sasa. That's the first time I touched machine ya ku DJ sasa. Kumbe inakaanga hivi.
New Mac nile imeshikana, it's not
ni kadogo, si not 2 decks. Kadogo tu kuanzia tu tunaitanga ka amateur. Kadogo. Kuna siku nishaenda nako event nikapata na very big DJ ZJ Heno. Nikamwambia ndugu utatumia tu haka ndo naweza afford. Actually laughed na alitumia, and the OG was the one performing. So ZJ Heno used to make a small new Mac. Yeah. And the OG is performing. Singeshikika hiyo usiku bwana. Imagine machine yangu na DJ ya
Heno na OG.
So 2017 my cousin got that. Tukaanza hapo. Perfect. Sasa tumetoka virtual, tumesonga kidogo. Then akapata job Mlembe FM, Roll Media. So he invited me over. Pia nikaenda kwa show mbili. I've been to Mlembe FM, I've DJed on live radio one. So Lens ni heshimu. So hivyo tuka Mlembe FM inaitwa The Reggae Junction every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. So hapo kidogo then ilifika 2021.
Yeah.
2022. Then my first job ya ku DJ sasa mimi ndo huyu ilikuwa Expose Limited end year party 2019.
Okay.
My brother Kevin aliniita DJ Sambusa.
Let me take you back. School events. Hapo na event ni kwa school events.
School events hata sikuwa nakaribia. Unajua school events nilikuwa Mswa village. Our school was just, I used to walk to school. Okay. Like the high school. I used to walk. So entertainment ilikuwa inahandoliwa na wasanii bwana. Wasa Nairobi ndo wanaguza ile CD changer bwana. Mimi hata sijui.
Hata uko hapa like
Tuk. No, sikuguza hapo bwana, sikufika hapo. Sikuwa babi. Sasa unajua mababi ndo walikuwa wanaguza hizo. Bwana. Mababi ndo wanaguza. Mimi ni comrade tu wa kawaida. Kukiwa na ka fresh bash. Niingia hapo na kidogo chenu pale. 250 umechanga tena 250. Kakuota umechanga tukaa 5. Sisi ulikuwa wa hizo. But sikuguza both high school and campus sikuwaiguza machine.
So you're saying your first job was at Expose?
Yeah, 2019 end year party. By then I was an intern now in Expose. I was an intern. So they were like, Marvin, yeah, we'll give you this chance. Kuja tu DJ ya kwa end year party yetu. So we pia ni part of staff. So I had to go and get up. By then I had not bought my machine. Nienda nikachukua hiyo kazini yangu. Kuja nayo. Kuja nao kiingia hivi bana, everybody was karibu DJ Sambusa. Like sasa DJ Sambusa imetoka wapi? So I did my first DJing there. It was nice. It was awesome. Okay. Then by then ka build ile self confidence, kumbe naweza. Kumbe kitu inaweza sasa. So ikakuwa ni kama at first DJing was not a career or financial generating kind of job. I was just doing it for fun. Nilikuwa najua stima. Nyumbani walisema ukienda Nairobi soma. Sasa walinileta nifanye stima hapa. Nikienda huko niwafanye niwaambie nachezanga muziki wananiambia sasa umeanza kuchorus ndio. So nilijuanga stima ndo kitu inafaa ilipe. DJing ni fun tu. So 2019 just for fun. 2020 before COVID came nikatumwa Meru moja. Still for fun. Just as an internal employee. For fun tu bado tu. 2020. COVID came. Kari kaisha. Unajua sasa uko kwa hao bana. Bado unamerudi sasa kujidijia.
Unless ufanye hizi ma live zenye.
Exactly.
Andelo alikuwa afanye.
Nilijaribu actually 2 kama 3 hivi nilijaribu live Facebook. Yeah, people tried. Wakaanza kuni-encourage do more of this. But pia bana COVID iko bwana hawezi ifanya na njaa bana. Jakula siku 2 unaweza enda live kweli. So 2020, 2021 tukaanza kurudi kidogo. 2022 that's when I started kufanya DJ kama career tena sasa. Tena Expose tu bado. I big up Expose. Hapo ndo alinipea my first platform sasa.
Because like nimekuwa na a couple of events and especially like big corporate events. After you DJ there. So what unaweza kusema umelearn nini from DJing in corporate events?
Corporate events.
How are they challenging and different from like social
events? More of these clubbings. But the corporate and this clubbing and social, they're two different. Not that different, but there's a little bit. Because the corporate, first of all, ukiambiwa there's a gig tomorrow, next week or when, you have to do a proper inquiry. Event ni ya nini? The watu wenye wako pale ni nani? Because corporate unaweza pata ni kitu international. You are going to DJ for people from all over the universe. So unafaa choose ngoma zako vizuri. So unafaa ujue ni nani unaenda kuchezea muziki. Then sometimes corporate dress code matters. Usivae tu. Then actually ni the type of music that you play. Unajua with the DJing, once you walk in, uwashe, hata ukiweka news, club watu watacheza tu. But with the corporate, you have to know what you're playing. Utaambiwa, this is the age bracket for these people. So it's purely rumba and some maybe tuseme soul. Utastick hapa hadi event iishe. Wakisema utacheza Afrobeats, my friend, just Afrobeats. So corporate is more of something official, you know? Like you have to stick. Uzuri ya corporate ni pressure kidogo. Inakuwa as long as you're playing the right music, hakuna pressure. Mko sawa.
Na kuna history ya mtu kukuja anakuambia nichezee hii ngoma tafadhali, na ukikataa kucheza na jam.
With corporate, even if they'll request a song, see na ile pressure. Ambia, can you play me this song please? Then you're like, I'll play. unaangalia hii song inaweza iweka place cause mtu huwezi kuwa unacheza corporate also listen to reggae. Huwezi kuwa unacheza reggae mtu akuja na request ya piano then uruke reggae to piano direct. But you are like nikifika hapo I'll play your song.
Yeah.
And they are good. Some of them will go and sit and wait. Ikifika time ya umefika session ya mapiano, you'll play the song. So hiyo pressure hakuna. They'll politely ask for a song, but they'll go and wait. Ikifika time mcheze, utamchezea.
Okay.
And like huku kwingine it's either you play or play.
It's crazy stories.
Exactly. DJ, can you play it's my birthday, can you play my song? Yeah, it happens by the way, it happens. Yeah. I have a DJ mwenye shaivunjiwa MacBook.
And people are under the influence. At this corporate, people are sober.
Exactly. Yeah.
No crazy stories.
Exactly.
And have you ever done a DJing event when you are still handling the electrical beat in the same event? And how did you handle that?
Oh yeah, I've done several. We've been doing safari rallies. Safari rallies tumefanya kadhaa, Macha, Nairobi, Kajiado. Na hizo safari rallies zote nilikuwa na generator na DJ equipment. Okay. Then there's this event inaitwa Rhino Charge. Okay. This climbing whatever gari kubwa hizo kupanda milima kwa mamsitu. Yeah, we've done 2 Rhino Charges. So ninakuanga bado na DJ na generator yangu pale ndogo. Then kubwa yenye nilifanya ilikuwa golf.
The biggest job
the biggest yenye nafanya both electrical na DJ. Ilikuwa I was a in-house DJ. Yeah. Ilikuwa ni Muthaiga. Johnny Walker, how is it called? Something golf. I can't really remember the exact name of the event.
By Johnny Walker.
Yeah, it's powered by Johnny Walker. Okay. Golf. No? Magical Open. That's the name. Yeah, Magical Open. We were in Muthaiga. I remember I was on stage with Grauchi, the big man. Grauchi, G-Money.
That's good.
Yeah, Grauchi, G-Money. So I was the in-house DJ such that Sauti Sol were the performing artists. Such that when the band is done, before the big DJ comes in, there's that transition from the band to the DJ. Oh, okay. You know, it wasn't working like the band, once the band stops, the DJ, kicks in. No, there's that 15-minute break. Okay. So instead of the place going silent, I was now coming in as the in-house DJ. Okay. So imagine you are switching from DJ Marvin to DJ Grouch, or from Marvin to DJ Heno, or from Marvin to G-Money bana.
To Marvin to Sauti Sol.
Uwezi taka jua venye nilikuwa nimefura kichwa kwa hiyo stage.
You can't buy such experience.
Na hiyo time bado unafaa ujue stima iko. Ukitoka hivi set unaenda kukimbia kuangalia generator mafuta inasema aje. Tuko sawa ama?
You have to really multitask.
Exactly. But it was one of the best experiences.
Nice.
One of the best.
That's amazing. So, lastly, what can you advise somebody who wants to do what you're doing, either on the electrical front or on the DJ front? What can you tell them?
Yeah, I think the best thing unaweza kuwa nayo kwa life career wise ni kufanya kitu unapenda. Yani kitu tu unapenda, like imagine venye nilipenda stima kutoka uto hivyo na nafanya stima. Yeah. Na venye nilipenda DJ kutoka hivyo ngoma na nini na nafanya DJ. So nafanya the two in one place. Kifanya tu kitu unapenda, like passion na nini, utaifanya vipoa sana. Kama unapenda kitu, manze just go for it.
I agree.
Go for it na usichoke. Yeah. Alafu pia usiweke pesa mbele na nini. Kwanza vitu ukam tu.
Yeah, do it for the love.
Yeah, do it for the love. Do ufuata. Itafuata na ikikam ina coming through. Yeah. Sijasema imekam. Don't kill me. Sijasema imekam bado. But proudly the two are paying my bills. Yeah. Yeah, DJing na stima nimebalance vizuri.
You're living comfortably.
Exactly.
It's like what can you ask? So zingine ni za
additionals tu. Nashukuru. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Marvin.
Asante sana.
See you next time.
Thank you.
See you next time. That was episode 5 of the Studio X podcast. Make sure you subscribe on our YouTube page. We're going to have more and more guests coming through. So see you on the next one.